Okay, go for it.
This is the topic 5, OB11 for Interpersonal Dynamics and Processes by Cooper Welk, Jacqueline Klink, and Alyssa Mills. The first thing we talk about in OB11 is the best channel for communication in terms of whether it's rich or not rich at all. One of the things that we found out is the richest form for communication is something that's face-to-face, something that has a lot more personality to it, something that you can easily connect someone with and stuff like that. The least rich, however, is an online discussion. This doesn't really include any sort of physical contact or anything like that. You're just simply reading words and there's no emotion really tied to it or anything like that, which makes it the least rich.
Yeah, and next we talked about noise that can occur in communication, and there's many different examples and types of noise that can happen. The first would be just physical noise and distractions, which would be the environmental noise. An example of this would be loud music or maybe a dog barking that'll just physically interrupt and create a barrier between communication. And next we have physiological impairment, and that is going to be like a physical condition such as deafness or blindness that will physically impair the communication levels between two people. And another example would be organizational, and this could be unclear directions within a message. So the structure of the message is just not the best it can be. Another would be psychological, and this would be just the condition of your mental state. So emotions can be a barrier, whether it's angry or sad. It can impair communication. And lastly, cultural is another way that could bring a barrier. And this could be differences in languages, whether just the physical different language or different meanings per words, depending on your culture or your background.
Next, we talked about nonverbal communication, and body language has a huge impact on that, especially when it comes to different societies and cultures. Just in different societies and cultures, like people have different meanings for different things, such as like waving or hugging or where you sit and things like that. And it can create a big impact, whether it's in meetings or whatever it may be. We also talked about active listening, reflecting, and probing. And these go in order. So active listening involves being fully present in a conversation, both physically and mentally, like really thinking about what that person is talking to you about. And then reflecting is, again, like paraphrasing what that person said, really understanding it. And probing is thinking about what to ask them next, like follow-up questions for whatever your conversation was about.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool.
Sweet.